Welcome to a Fables a Day, in which the Archivist reviews an issue of Fables a day up till the final issue, where he will undoubtedly cry like a baby. And there is no restraint on spoilers, so if that's a problem for you, well then go read the series and then come back. On with the show. Fables number 81, The Blue Horizon. Chapter 5 of the Dark Ages, in which the darkness arrives in New York and the blue is lost. As fire and rescue crews scour over the leveled Fable town, Mr. Dark pulls up in a Model T. He commands them to leave, and they do, the world forgetting about that corner of New York City. He then uses the teeth he pulled from Freddy and Mouse to summon witherling versions of them to search the ruins to see if they can find any fables. At the farm, Flycatcher teleports in and immediately rushes to Blue's side. With tears in his eyes, he lays his hands upon the frail, sickly Blue, releasing all of the wild magic he had collected. In New York, Freddy and Mouse drag Kay from the wreckage, and with a touch of his hand, Mr. Dark disintegrates Kay to his skeleton, taking his teeth. At the farm, Ambrose has been trying to heal Blue for hours. Frau Totenkinder is terrified at the darkness she cannot see. Rose is curled in a ball on her bed, unable to feel anything but utter depression and worthlessness. Even her husband, Sinbad, apparently they got married, can't get her out of it. But in her depression, she divorces him, because apparently she just needs to say it 3 times, I don't know. Fly exits the main building, tears streaming down his face. It's time for everyone who wants to say goodbye to Boy Blue. Pinocchio will be the first, come hell or high water, he's gonna go in there. While all that's happening, Geppetto wanders through the woods, sensing the small amount of magic in the trees before being set upon by the great noble lion and a pack of wolves. Yet, he can't be harmed by any means, so Renard the Fox, you should remember him from way back when, suggests they dig a deep hole and bury him. Mr. Dark begins construction of Castle Black on the block where Fabletown once stood. Everyone has said goodbye to Boy Blue up at the farm, yet Rose, who refuses to leave her bed. Bigby doesn't like that answer and wolfs out, which gets her butt in gear and she goes to say goodbye. But they have a very bittersweet farewell, where Blue finally nailing her for who she is and how he's finally realized that he can do better than her. She leaves in tears, knowing just how right he is. In the morning, Boy Blue passes away, to be buried not with the dead soldiers of the war, but on a hill in Haven overlooking the baseball diamond. I've read this series so many times, and this part still hits the hardest for me. Forever ago, I brought up how the trio of young boys that we saw in Flycatcher, Boy Blue, and Pinocchio, who had seen much in their time, but were able to let it all go due to their friendship, were going to become big players in the tale of Fables. And now you know why. You've seen Flycatcher become king, you've seen Pinocchio reunite with his dad, and now you've seen Boy Blue become one of the greatest heroes in any world. Even after reading it so much, there's always a hole where Boy Blue as a character was that no one can really fill. Come back tomorrow and I'll talk about the other plot points that happened, since, well, those continue happening.